Hello and welcome to another build on Astraeos and Ark Survival Ascended. Today we're actually just going to build basically a structure just to grind up Thylas in a bio grinder. So I've got Thyla gold, not Thyla, Xenosaur gathering wood over there. I've got my Bronto, I've got my Thyla for protection because it can get a bit hairy down here on the beach, and my base is obviously just over there, the front doors. I'm going to build it out. I'm going to build it like a dock. Don't know why. Just am. No particular reasons. This is what we're going to use. So you can actually drop things onto it or walk them onto it, and they will grind up and turn into kibble or other. I think it's not just kibble. I think it does give other resources, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. Let's just get. I think first of all I'm going to just drop these on my hotbar. I think so. These and these I'm going to use a lot of for a bit. I'm just going to have kind of gateway here, and then on here we'll go back 2, 3, and then drop pillars down here every other. Again, this is just another make it up as I go along kind of structure. I've not overly thought about it. I'm actually going to make it out of wood, but then using the Bob's Tall Tales. No, I want that to be stairs actually. I wish you could change the variation after it's been put down. That would be really helpful. I'll use a scorched earth wood structures just to turn it into something that looks a bit more like a dock, I suppose. How far are we out here? Got one more, I think, and then we'll start going out. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't know how big. It's quite big, this thing. I don't know if it's 4 or. Oh god. K mode. Is it? Right, so it's just frustratingly. Hang on, that's a bit. Disable snapping. I'm back into K mode. Oh, and drop it. Roughly. This was just over 4 wide. Okay. So we're going to have to go quite wide with this. I'm guessing it's the same deep. Alright, so let's go. Let's think now. I need to go about, what, 5 deep on this. At least. I'm going to need to put more pillars down. Quite like that. Just sort of coincidentally ended up with these on this corner here. Actually, that's a nicer look. Put you away. Don't want you out. And that. And that. I'm going to build the depth first before I start looking at. A little bit of lag there. Before I start looking at the width, because I do think I'm probably going to have to go out probably another foundation width out for this to work. So that's fine. The eventual structure is going to it'll be a building with the bio grinder on the bottom floor and like a trapdoor essentially on the top floor to drop Thylas in. And part of the reason that I'm putting a trapdoor on it is because I don't want to drop things directly into the grinder, because when you're flipping through the dino balls, is how I'd be doing it. I'd be throwing dino balls of Thylas down onto it. Is that 2 along? 1, 2 is in there, yep. How deep are we going to have to go here? You can sometimes just throw out, obviously the dino balls filter through in odd order, so you can sometimes end up throwing out something that you don't really want to throw out. So we build out a bit further along here. We can only go so far out in each direction before we start having to place pillars down. That's fine. So I'm going to have to build up pillars soon. Whilst we're doing that, in fact, let's pillars. Build another 20 or so. I think the biggest thing is just how deep down I'm going to have to set some of these pillars. Okay. So that's going to go in that corner. And then we'll go 1, 2. Alright, that's fine. Just whilst they're building, I'll drag out these onto here as well, actually. Theory's wandering around, that's good. Just going to add a railing to it all as well. And again, this will all be converted into wood using the Bob's Tall Tales Scorched Earth skin. We're definitely going to go this way. I don't know how far out we're going to go, so I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not going to turn that corner. I don't think 6 will be high enough, unless 6 will be wide enough, sorry. Actually, it might be. It might be, yeah. And then we'll build some ceilings as well, just whilst we're at it. You're not going to get any wood there, Theory. Set out on Wander, hoping it would pick me up a load of wood, because I'm going to need wood coming out of my ears to build this. I have lots of stone. There's tens of thousands of stone back at the base. There's not a lot of wood. But he should have picked up quite a bit by now. I say she should have picked up quite a bit by now. That's 1, 2. Nice. Okay. Let's just whilst that's being busy. Oh, I forgot. I actually got. Where are you? Did that work? Wasn't this, was it? Nope, that's a rock. Okay, I guess that chibi is not visible, but at least it's there. So I have the chibi mod, but it seems to, like, when you die, you can't get the chibi back. So I'm constantly having to craft new ones, which kind of defeats the object with chibis, because you want them to return, don't you, so that you can, because you've got the experience on them. I don't know if that's normal, actually, to be honest, saying that. Where, I don't know if it's normal that the chibis disappear. So we've got 2. It's a bit annoying that it stops there. I suppose I could go out one more just because. Just for... Is that enough to put that in there? No. You're going to need posts around the back, that's fine. If we go back one more, just so I can keep the aesthetic, I suppose. And that's fine, because I can set the whole thing back a bit, can't I? Oh god, okay. These are going to be expensive pillars all at the back, aren't they? I have to make some more. That's okay, we'll get that for now. Is that right? No, I don't want that there, do I? There's a part of me that thinks, how far do I go with this going all, because I'm going to go one more back. Do I actually commit to putting pillars all the way down when they're not necessary? Or at least I don't think they're necessary. suppose they're not that expensive. And if I've got the resources for it, I'll do it later, I think. I'll build the rest of the structure first. Probably makes more sense, doesn't it? And I need walls. Have I got? Got some quarter walls. 1 quarter wall. Got a stone pillar there as well, actually. That might come in handy. 1 again. And some of those I do want to add a border around it, so again, so the pillars don't have that lip coming out underneath. I don't like that. And then I'll make some walls just to start the building off as well. Oh, running out of resources already. That's not a good sign. Actually, 2. So if I go back 1 more here, I can put this down now. Great. And then we've got, so 1 there, you, and snap that down there. Then we got, what's that, 1, 1, 2. Is that 1, 2, and then the corner. Okay, so that's where the pillars are going to snap to. In fact, I can just... I don't want to speak too soon, but it is relatively quiet here at the moment. That's not too bad, actually. Oh. That's fine. Okay, and then last one. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. So this is essentially how big I think it's going to need to be. If I have this... I can't see a flipping thing. Right, so I need to angle it before I go into K mode. No. Is that? Alright, that looks straight. So if I then build this into here... Is that right? I think I need to flip it, actually. That's, I think, what I need. So I can actually build this right up to the edge. Here. And the back. We can go back quite far, actually. Okay, so that gives room... Yes. Okay. Right, the key here is, can I jump without it moving? Yes, I jump back. Am I jumping backwards? Or is the camera just moving strangely? I don't know. Oh, it's flipped. Right. Okay, and we're out, I guess. No, yes. Because I think if you place them without jumping, you get stuck in them, which is just... very strange thing to be left in the game, and it still does that. Right, so I think in that case, I can put down... Hello. Put down that to there, and then on this side I actually want to go further along with it. At some point. These guys I actually want to put on top of where we've got these. Just to add something extra, I suppose. And that's actually what? Oh, flipping heck. I thought everything was going so well there. How have I done that? I think I must have... Okay. Pick you up. And try again. So first of all, I think I need that facing there. Slightly skew. Nope. I'm sure there's probably a trick to putting this down so that it snaps to something in a helpful way. Right, so what I want to do here is press K, press that, and then that. Is that right? Beautiful. Yeah, okay. And then I think that, so I can put a door here, and this allows us access to the inventory. Yes. Amazing. Right. Let's swap to you in that case, and then I can go... Oh, well, I don't need you and you, really. Take those off. Ah. Whoops. Pop you back. Okay. Should I build down here first? That's going to be easier. Probably. Build to this corner. Just back it up. Okay, and then one double doors there, and then back to, just want to wall this off really. It's not, nobody wants to see what's happening in here. It's not pretty. And then, yeah, down this side, and we're going to have to go double height, I think, just to get the height that we need above. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so can I build more of those walls? I have a feeling I'm missing wood. The theory is not doing its job. Oh, hang on. Oh, perhaps I think what might have been happening before is because I was crafting something else. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Alright. Let's build in another story, and then we're going to have to build another story on top, basically, and you'll see what I mean soon. Back here, you and you, and then we'll have at the back here another door. If I can just get you on there, and then we'll have walls again. This room, this third story, will be where the Thylas are kept. And I'll essentially have a breeding pen up there. I need ramps. I need more walls. And a couple of these. 2, I think, will do. No, that doesn't make sense. 3. I need 3, don't I? So this certainly won't be anywhere near the kind of scale of build as the villa was. This is, in theory, going to be a much simpler build. Let's bring that down there for now. So I'm going to just put a ceiling outside the door, and then we can do stairs coming down, come on. I don't know why the stairs, there we go. Just under the ceiling here. Oh, it is only 2. I'm being silly. There we go. Right. Cool. And then up here we'll have a floor over here. And then essentially a trapdoor over this part. If we build some more, we need more ceiling pieces, I think, first. Oh, hello. Do that. Need more ceilings, need more walls. And actually just put a railing on here. And then another, we put a pillar on the side. Yeah, it's coming together. Let's just see how many more. I don't need a lot of ceilings, do I? Probably. Oh, I can't remember, you know. Maybe I go and check just to. Oh, you're annoying me. Will someone please kill this? No? Thank you guys. Enjoy. Just... Yeah. Kind of feel mean now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter walls. I need that. I think that finishes off the quarter walls for now that I can think of. Where are we? They're a bit further down, aren't they? 4. All for 3, and then... I don't know why I did that. It's just pointless. I thought I'd save myself some time. I definitely wasn't. 4 for more. Unless that's crafting. I need, essentially, I think I need to build out one more here, all the way along. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And all the way across the front here. So another 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll build 10. I'll build 10. We'll see. So I'm going to need to build I'm going to need to build a roof on it as well. I don't want it to be a flat roof, but I assume some of it will actually be flat. So we'll pull 10, and then... So whilst that's doing that, walls are going to need... What's that? 5, 10. Okay, let's maybe build... Oh, and then we need all the back, so that's probably about 20, isn't it, to be honest? So... oh, no. I've built quarter. Haven't I? No, I haven't. No, I pulled those. No, phew! I have done that before, and I will do it again in the future, but this time I didn't. Okay, cool. So this is starting to come together up here. That way, then this way with these. Is that? Yes. Cool. It was exactly the right number as well. And then I don't think I have. Is it like a hatch frame or something it's called? Can't. No, I think not. I think it's called a hatch frame. Let's is it in here? That's the other question. Or is it not? Oh, cellar. It's a cellar. No, it's not. What are you? There's a wooden variety, isn't there, I think? Trapdoor, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of? Here we go. What is cellar? Cellar door. Stone reinforced large cellar door with a gateway to keep most dinosaurs. With a gateway? So do I build a gateway That doesn't seem right, does it? Do gateways turn into... So I'm only seeing... doors here. Also wondering on the size, because I think it's probably going to have to be the behemoth one. Use with a gateway. Okay, let's have a look. Do I have gateways available? Nothing with door. You know what, I don't think I'm reaching the base here. I definitely have, sure I have doors or something. Oh, scooting my way down there. Gate. No. Door. What? Don't tell me I've gone and ground them all up. Definite possibility. Sure, I've put structures on here. Oh, hang on, I know where they are. Or at least, if I have something like it, I know where they are. They're not here. I've remembered that I've left Dino Depot storage back here on my Thylas. This. Right, so I have a wood behemoth gateway, so that would be good for a test, wouldn't it? Metal gateway. Oh, hang on. Ceiling and hatch frame. Hatch frame. Interesting. Okay. All this stuff. So do these... Stone ceiling and hatch frame. Oh. Interesting. So if I take this, does this turn into... So that doesn't have the option to turn into a gateway. Oh, I have loads of stone stuff here. A decent amount of stone that I'll never be able to walk if I pick out with me. I don't need it. I don't think I've got plenty. So, a better pike. Huh. Metal ceiling. I'll take this with me. And that. I'll take these as well. I need those in a bit, I'm sure. Of artifacts I've got. I guess that's probably it for now. I'll take these. You never know when I need electronics and things. Back to the base. I will have to come over here and obviously pick up all this properly at some point. Alright, let's head back with what we've got and see if any of that makes any sense. I don't want any wood stuff. So that is, yeah, it's a hatch frame. I don't know. Oh, pull you back out. I knew I had. Can't. Oh. Just trying to place the gateway. It might be that I need to just make the gate. Do I make one? I mean, we're going to need one anyway. It's going to have to be the behemoth one. Beehee. I guess it's on the smithy, is it? Moss Chops isn't busy doing the gardening as per usual. So I'd like... That's metal. I don't want metal, do I really? Stone reinforced we could do. It must be that. See if we've got enough to craft it. Stone, behemoth, gateway, adobe, wood. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna hope that I'm not wasting my materials here by making this. I will drop off just some stuff in here on the way because I don't want to weigh myself down any more than what I need to because I'm always carrying around stuff. Pop these in there as well. Anything particularly heavy on me I don't need? Not really. Okay. Head back over. I'd like to make a walkway down to this. But I don't know how well that'd go, to be honest. It's not looking beautiful just yet, but you wait until it's all wood and I've finished it off, and then we'll see. So, I guess this is going to need... Oh, it doesn't have wasted materials. How big is it? Oh. Okay. That was bigger than I thought. So, where did I pick up gun? There you are. Going to have to pick up all of these, I guess. So does it sit over all of that? That's crazy. Yes. It is the size of all of this. And this, which still overhangs. All right, that's not what I was expecting at all. Okay. I have miscalculated the size of this. That's okay. Try again. So this will be the entire floor of up here, I guess. You know what? It's getting a bit annoying now. There. Right. Please tell me that I've at least made this big enough. Right. Yeah, I think that fits now. What I'm going to have to do, because I need space. Why would that pick up? There we go. Because I need space to breed the Thylas. Maybe I build out... How's this going to work now? I'm going to have to build out one more, but I don't want to build out... Damn it. Everything was nicely proportioned down here, but I could have done with moving the whole thing over. Or building it another 2 wide. Okay, so if I can't do that, what I can do is build out this way, up here. You're going to attack my Thyla, aren't you? That's a dumb idea. Silly. Never mind. So I build out above myself like this, and then also come out another one this way. here. Okay. Ooh, it definitely ruins what I was going for, but it'll do, I suppose. It'll do. I don't like that it is just... it looks so ugly. Damn it. Alright. Actually, did I have any more pillars? I do. Let's... if I at least build up pillars to give it some sort of appearance of structural support here. Do the half pillar on top of you, don't I? Yeah, okay. I have another one here. Oh. Actually, no, I don't want that, do I? Okay. Let me bring that down onto here. So I'm just playing around with some bits and pieces here. Just to try and remove... it looks flimsy, doesn't it? Come on. Will you please snap to there? Sure, there's a piece that gives like a... oh, this is a much easier way of doing it. Add that to there. Right, and what we'll do then, I'll add a wall all around here, so this can actually come off now. We'll wall all of this in. And... I'm sure there is. There's a piece, it's like a... That's what I want to look for. So I'll make 5 of those. I'm sure that it has a variant that looks like it's structurally supportive in this way. Yes, alright. Perhaps salvage this. Okay, and then we just need some pieces coming up this way, don't we? If we're going to carry on. Oh, it needs to be a half. And then... how are we going to make this look right back here? Pop that in there, definitely. You, and then another half. And you. That's perhaps that. And another structural piece there. Alright, so I've obviously got a lot more crafting that I need to do to get the walls and some structures up and running. Let me just give you a little idea of what it's going to look like in terms of once we've got everything on it. Where are we? These ones, Frontier. This. Put it there. Nope. So most of the structures are going to look like this, which, as you can see, makes a really nice kind of deck feeling. Even, I think, the building, I'm going to go full wood. The only difference I'll have is that all around the top I actually want to be this kind of open, yeah, the open window effect. Just make it feel a bit more airy up here. And the Thylas can have a nice view, even though they're going to, you know, not a nice place. Oh God, right. So this is just an idea, really. I'm not going to go around and do everything, but just to give you an idea of what this is all going to come together like. That's not got a piece. That's it. Oh, it has. Oh, I didn't know that. That's quite nice, actually. I like that. Yeah, all this wood. All along here too, wood railings. I think it still in keeps with obviously the Greek theme. Do I make them wood? Yes. You know, I don't need to build everything out of marble to make it Greek style. We'll have a more sort of grand entranceway, but I'm just, yeah, the whole idea, this is what it's going to essentially look like all the way through this style once I've finished. So I'm going to just do a bit more crafting so I can come back and have a bit more of an idea of what it's going to look like as a complete structure. So bear with me, I won't be long. Okay, I've built up some more structures for us to carry on this a little bit more. I didn't want to stand around building when too much, when I'm recording too much. Okay, little guy. Oh, that was easier than I thought. So I've also actually just remembered that the Vanilla Sprinkles mod comes with these. I think it's Vanilla Sprinkles that does this. It comes with these hotbar settings, so I can swap between my bars rather than keep picking. So I think I just need to finish off a few areas. I don't know why I've got my gun out, or why it insists on being out. Put that away. Right. I'm going to have to fill in the sides down there at some other point. Can't really quite get them anymore. So if we fill in all of this, there we go, and then I suppose there's no need to close off this. I was going to close off that wall, but there isn't any need to, I don't think. So I can do that, and then I suppose another thing I need to add to this is the Frontier cosmetic. Just to carry on with these, so I get an idea of what this is going to look and feel like. And then, so I have made these pieces so we can start the roof. It's going to take quite a lot, isn't it? Walls and roof pieces. I've definitely not made enough again. Let's come into here just so I can build up. There we go, we can build in here. Made nowhere near enough walls. Where did that go? Oh, a bit of lag. Okay. Alright. Need a lot more walls, that's no problem. Where's my crafting gone? Oh, okay. Luckily, I've still got the resources. Another handy thing I learned the other day, I had no idea about, was tapping M twice brings up the main map. Didn't know that. All this time I've been playing, I don't know whether that was always a thing or whether it came in at some point more recently, but yeah, did not know that. Don't know how much I can change here. Here we go. Some pieces. Just whilst we're a little bit stuck. I could do you. Can't reach. I like the range on this. It's very helpful. All right then. So that's that. Oh, you. And I've got a door actually as well. Put on there. Lovely. These skin settings. No. I was wondering whether it had auto. In fact, you can put auto door mechanisms on, can't you? They annoy me though a little bit. As handy as it sometimes is, I also forget that I have the automatic open on, so I'll walk up to a door, click on it, it'll automatically open, and then because I clicked on it, it'll then close again. So, I don't know. It's not always useful for me. Oh. I don't know how different that looks, but there you go. So this will open, yes? Oh. Okay, I don't want it to... don't want it to open that way. Also, how do I close it now? Can I close you? Interesting. Oh. I don't know. Right. Clearly not thought this through very well. Always out, always in. Okay. Put you back. So I think, well, I'm going to have to maybe have a button or a lever or something. Yeah, so always in is the way I need it to open. I don't like that it opens quite so wide. That's going to, I mean, not that it really matters because I'll be upstairs anyway, but that's annoying, isn't it? Alright, never mind. Well, I suppose I can close it at least from downstairs for now. Can I reach it here? No. Alright, we'll install a button or something to do that job once we're ready for it. The other pieces of wall, so I'm going to have to build up this way. On there, and there. And then that one's going to be slope there, and there, and there. So in theory, now if I do this, 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 come on, there. I don't know why I'm scared of the trapdoor. I have this thing where I don't want to walk out onto it. Is that what I want? Yeah, I'll do. Cool. For a change, I actually built enough before I started there. Oh, I forgot that they do that. It's a shame I can't incorporate that, can I? Okay, well, I don't want windows all the way up. I think that's overdoing it, isn't it? So let's just make all of these this. Okay. Okay. Have to get up there. Okay, so let's just get up there. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So I feel like vertically it has. Is there a way to swap back to? I imagine there is a quick way to swap between these hotbars. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if this has ended up being easier or not now. Roof pieces. So I don't know if I've made enough roof pieces here either. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Oh, I have. Would you look at that? It's dark in here, isn't it? I'm going to have to get up there now. I think... That's probably not what I want, actually. If I go up to here. Better. Oh. Okay, I'll swap all these over whilst we're here. That's not what I meant to do. That's going to stay out now, isn't it? I've just realised. Oh, done it again. At least I know where I'm pointing, I suppose. And we'll give it a ceiling. Alright, so that's all that swapped over. Oh, can't get down that way, can I? I suppose I can go down anyway because I've got the drakeling on my shoulder. Graceful. Wow, it's dark in here. I guess, is it nighttime now or is it just going to morning? How do we... Oh, it's going to night. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Don't know if... Can't. Well, maybe we just do the 2. Like it's intentional, not because I can't be bothered getting up there. I don't think it'll help much, certainly not at this time. So the other bit that I need here is I need a wall, basically. With a doorway. And I'll show you why in a minute. So, does that matter which way around that is? Oh, I didn't mean for that to be see-through. I suppose it doesn't really matter. That's fine. need button. I sure have seen a lever or something that's oh no, that was unfollow. That's fine. Click. I press U by accident. Is it called a lever or a switch? Aha, utility levers. Carpentry table. Right. So actually, what I want to do now. I know I have a lot of the finishing touches to do, but I just want to get the overall sort of look and then operational side of it done. Oh, my fingers are cold. So I can show you where I'm going with this. So bring that over here for now. Brought it from Ministerial for a reason. Put you there. And then we've got utility. So switches, that's... Oh, okay. That's quite cool. Let's make one of these and we'll be able to open and close. Does it require power? All switches require power, but I am going to need power anyway. Just wondering if it's in. I don't think it is. I think it's the other table. I'm going to have to bring the other table over now. So the way I wanted to power this, and the reason I actually put it on the water is for this, because I had a specific idea in mind. I think it's the masonry table. Oops. So come into here, utility, power, here we go. A water wheel. So the idea is it's going to be called the Thyla Mill, you see? And this is going to power the structure. So I will have to have a powered dyno depot inside. I thought the switch was going to have to be powered, but I guess not. I'll have a feeding trough in there, which obviously won't be a powered feeding trough for the time being until we actually do get to that stage. I'm just hoping that this is... It needs to touch the water, doesn't it? Okay. So what I might do is build a box down there in that case. So if this is part of the structure. And I've run out. Marvellous. 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah, I don't need too many more. I don't think I need any more walls for the rest of the structure now, thinking about it. Just 3. Pull for that. It just gives us idea that there's some kind of mechanism in there, I suppose. We can get that to snap in the right place. Change that also here. Oh, come on. That. Is that everything? Trying to swim and build's very hard. Might leave anything below the waterline as stone. I think that's the way it should be anyway, to be honest. Just for purely aesthetic, in case anybody swims under, you know. Doesn't need to be changed for anybody that is staying above, well, out the water, I suppose. Alright, so that's mostly what it's going to look like. I'm struggling a bit with the vertical height restriction on that And let me set up this lever. Wow, it's dark. Oh yeah, we're gonna need lighting in here as well, aren't we? So that's handy. I suppose the lever could go here, couldn't it? Did I leave it on the table? I did. I left it on the table. I do that so much. Okay, I'll pick these up now. I don't need to be there. So I'll be using the Castle Keeps and Forges mod a lot in my next build, I think, will be next one, which will be kind of the working dockyard. And so I'll be using the, in fact, I'll put it here. So I'm going to be using the visual storage mod and the Castle Keeps and Forts mod. I need to set a pin. And we'll just make it that simple because it doesn't need to be difficult, does it? And then is it set pin code on this as well? Is that how it works? No. How do I... Huh. Oh. Okay. Set the pin code. Can it only be used for... I can't pick it up. I can only demolish it. Why can't I pick it up? Once set with a pin code, these levers can be used to operate other pin-coded doors or devices remotely. Once set with a pin code. Alright. Handy if I had some lights in here, wouldn't it? Right, shut you. So let's say sets pin code. And I'll set this pin code. This hasn't got any. Set pin code. Right. Remove structure skin. That is not working, is it? Okay, for now. I'm not going to make it here, am I? Right, I'll leave that for now. I'll come back to it off camera just to figure out what's going on there, and then I'll either replace it with the normal pin pad, which obviously not ideal. The lever actually works really well in terms of the aesthetics of everything. What I want is these to be accessible out here, and then I'll have a few males and a female Thyla in there is the plan, which you're going to have to maybe, I don't know if I have to go back to Minas Tirith for. That's a long run back home, isn't it? Didn't realise. That canopy is still up there. That's going to be just, I think, there for the rest of the series now. Thylas. Don't know if I have any. I've got absolutely loads of Thylas, that's for sure, but ones that I want to sacrifice, absolutely not there. No, I'm going to have to go back to Minas Tirith, I think. That's fine. Let's just get back on this hotbar for a sec. Eat some food. I just really need a female. And I mean, I don't know if I can fit 3 males. Was that a male? It was. Yeah. We'll try and fit 3 males. Now I'll set up a feeding trough in there. And all in all, it should be a self-sustaining Thyla mill, as it is. Shut that. I really don't like the way it's built out. I don't know, I suppose it's different, isn't it? I should maybe have built out the front as well to come over. I don't know. I might play around with it at a later date. I'm just going to set... Let's see whether the lever can open that door or whether it's just got a problem with... It does. Ah. Right. Oh no, it doesn't. Strange. Okay. Never mind for now. Okay, so if we obviously female's most important. I've been stupid. What am I doing? Anybody else screaming at me right now? I don't know what I was thinking there. Alright, back up here. I need 3 females and 1 male. I'm just going to drop off these males with the males. 2. Why have you got levels in you? 262. Oh, yeah. Right, I got 3 females and a male, that's fine. Okay, that was really silly of me. So I might kind of line these up here. 1. No. Sorry, Dodicarus. This isn't for you. I'm not going to be able to fit more than... That's not going to fit, is it? Okay. That's torn. Alright. What I might do is I'm going to go off camera for a bit. I'm going to go and extend the front, I think. make this a little bit bigger in that case, so I can fit the 3 in here. And I mean, I could put him here, but well, yeah, he'll just be in the way. It's not what I'm looking for here. It'll definitely be in the way. Oh, you're at 13. That's not what I want. How is it? This guy. You're my OG Thyla. Alright. I could put him. It's a good point, actually. I don't need to get in there, so I could. I don't know why I even put a door in it, to be honest. I don't know why I'm just picking up the structure with a flipping. Oh man, I'm losing my mind. And this can, I mean, that's sort of the point of demolish, I guess, annoyingly. Have I run out of walls? No, I got the 2 I just picked up, haven't I? If I pick this up, Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so I just need a few more pieces to finish this off and figure out how to do the gate. So the idea is I'll have basically a Dino Depot storage box here, grab the Thylas, chuck them out onto the gate, hit the button, and they'll go boop down into there. That's the plan anyway. So I'm going to just make a few adjustments to this and I'll be right back. I'm actually just bringing you back because I've realized I've made a huge mistake in it's not placing that. It was a huge mistake. It was a silly mistake. Why can't I pick up things with this gun right now? Why is it black? Okay, whatever. So I knew that the gate I was thinking of wasn't as big as what I was placing down, and yet I didn't question myself when I was placing it. What I thought I was placing was this. Right? No, not that. I'm making exactly the same mistake again. It was this. This thing. Right? So I've built out way too much. And because I was stood here thinking, I'm going to have to throw the Thylas into an exact spot. Otherwise, it's not going to fall into this grinder. There was all this space that it wasn't over the grinder. Anyway, so what I meant to do was build one of these, and I've built all this side piece for no reason because there's plenty of room without it, which I'm glad of because I didn't like it, if you couldn't guess. So what I'm going to do... Oh, sorry, the Thylas are up there, aren't they? Poking their noses through. I don't need all this space, basically. And let me just build this out a bit more. So, okay. That was dumb. Gonna leave that door open because that's going to happen again, let's be honest. So what I might do, because I'm just looking down at this, is build some quarter ceilings and build this out a quarter ceiling. And I would like have a quarter ceiling around it. Just looking at the space that it has. Obviously all down this side we can do a full ceiling, I think. Now, is my gun working yet? It is not. I have... What has happened to my gun? That's okay, we can place ceilings from here. So that looks like that's the right space there. That should fall correctly onto it that way. Let's just build up some quarter ceilings whilst I'm on my way back here. I don't need 25, do I? How many do I need? Maybe 10? Not sure. Oh no, because I want to do this as well. Let's make it 15. How did I end up with 21? Oh, I had other resources on me. Never mind. Okay, so we'll pick up. Come in here, pick up that gateway. Not that I can. Let's drop these onto my hotbar here. And then I think, can I pick you up yet? No, I'm gonna have to, actually if I put one there, I can now get you, yes? Yes. And then I think, well, that's where I want to build it really, that looks like that will fall correctly. This one. Yes? There. Or there. There? Yeah, so if I build, and then I put... Okay. Actually, yeah, this is going to work out quite well now. No. Alright, and that gives us this whole space here without building out this awful thing. Let's pick up you. I also have realized that when you swap hotbars, everything goes into your main inventory, so you don't have to actually swap between hotbars to utilize things. This is, I have no idea what's going on here. That's really useful device rendered useless. I don't know what's happened. So this means that I can build, we don't have improvements up there, thank you. I want to take out all of this basically. Without my pickup gun, that's going to be really quite hard. It's not because it's... Interesting. That's really strange. I don't know. Well, if I start taking out... Even taking out structural pieces won't do it, will it? Well, let's start this end at least. So, this side I'm going to leave in. Please start removing pieces. No, that's the one that's underneath me. Okay. I knew it was, and I took my finger off the button thinking that was going to stop it from being selected. I am not all that smart. Alright, start taking these away. I mean, I like that there. I do think the support mechanism on this is strange. It will... No, surely. Okay. No? Okay. I really need my gun back. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Oh, the whole roof's gonna have to come down. I really need my gun. Okay, I wonder if I make a new one, if that's gonna change anything. That's a management gun. Oh, maybe I'll just pull 15. That's only thatch, isn't it? I'll need the thatch at some point for something else. I can't imagine this being the case. I don't think the individual item will have broken like that. It's more likely. Alright. How weird. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how to fix it either. I don't need to be taking those. I need to be taking these. The whole thing needs to come down. Nope. Okay, let's get up on the roof. Here's me thinking this would be a really easy build. And it would just take maybe an hour at most. I think we're running a bit over now at this point. Alright, if I take these away... There we go, we got it. Now, annoyingly, the whole roof is wrong now, so I am going to have to take up the whole... Great. Thanks for that. Can I get in here, please? No. This is what I get for getting too used to mods, isn't it, I guess? Let's do this the hard way. Wait. Oh my goodness. Flipping me. Try this way instead. Flick me up, please. No, guess not. That felt a bit Mission Impossible. If I take this out, is that gonna... Oh, nearly. Okay. Oh, flipping heck, man. I don't understand sometimes how it decides what you're pointing at. I was clearly pointing in front of me where it took out the one from underneath me. Right, come on. No, that's the one underneath me, isn't it? There we go. I recognize it that time. Now if I can take out... Okay, I'm going to do the whole roof whilst I'm up here, actually. That makes more sense. Although in theory... Hang on. If I take out this second story of it, everything above it will come down. And then I can do the same on the other side. Might bring down the roof as well. Feel free to skip over all this. I don't know, I think sometimes it's helpful with a build to recognize that you need to start again, that, you know, it's not worked. I completely, because I was looking up, I didn't see that there was no floor there. Oh yeah, of course, could have just taken that out, that's fine. Yeah, and just sometimes accept you need to start again, and then get on with it, really. I think because what I kind of had in my mind just wasn't happening as it was, I was actually more than happy to start again. I was happy to realize I was wrong at that point, and that there was a different size cellar door that I can use that was going to make the structure look more like how I imagine it's going to look. There we go. Right, we're out. So just quickly then, let's have a look at what this looks like with the quarter ceilings around, see if, like, the effect. It'd be even better if that switch happens to work with loads of room now, so even without overhanging the structure, I could put that in there, build up. Hang on, my wall pieces have gone inside, haven't they? I was going to say, why I haven't got any wall pieces. Build this up. So it'll actually end there. Yes. We don't need all of this. And I think we'll still have enough room for 3 Thylas with the way that I can structure this now, which is great. I'm definitely more in line with what I wanted it to look like. Wait. I'm getting wiser to it. Oh, pants. That went straight through that. I thought it did. No worries. That's alright. I'll make it work. There we go. So we'll pull all this in. I think the structure, it'll look very symmetric. I think I need to do something to make it look a little bit more interesting, if I'm honest. I also need to just put these on a hotbar. Because right now, and that wall's facing the wrong way around as well. There. Okay, and then we'll just pop all these back to this. This also means, I think, that I can actually have the triangle pieces at the top, which means I can have the little semicircle window at the top as well. Okay, so this is nice and open now. So then I'd want to build... Right, let me just test if the lever works for... Oh, I destroyed it, didn't I? Hang on. I want to test if the lever works for that cellar door. And I don't know why I came all the way down here when the table is in my inventory. Carpentry table. So it'd be even better if it just happened to not work for the behemoth gate, but it works for this door. You will notice that I've actually made one of these just because if it doesn't work, then I've got one prepared. So if I have the Thyla enclosure here, where I'll have maybe, yeah, 2.5 by 2.5, much bigger space for them to use. This feels like a waste of space here, but I don't know. I'll see. I don't really need a lot of Thylas breeding, so I'm not going to need to like line up. And plus, you can only really probably have 5 or 6 Thylas deep before the male's out of range. I could have 2 males and 10 females. I just don't think I need that many. I'm not going to be taming in such a rush, I don't think. So I'm just thinking of the layout. So I come up these stairs. There'll be a dino storage box here, or here, say. No. I'm going to put the lever here. What I'm thinking is I will put a railing here because this is, it's dangerous. So the plan is that we don't cross the railing. Could throw the Thylas out so I can actually see the kind of space I need, couldn't I? So if I went on I've done it again. Flipping done it again. I don't read at the top of the screen, you might notice, what I've actually got in the ball at the time. But because I've got select, there's like an option on the dino ball where you can tell it to select a similar dino when you're throwing them out. So I just assume that it's going to throw out a similar dino. Right, and can I build a wall alongside you, I suppose? I can, can't I? Oh, I see. Well, that's okay. That's not a problem. Should have started it there. So if I start this side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I need to fit a male in here somehow. I mean, I am thinking maybe I put a baby in there and let it raise up. I might have to be the way that I go here. Let's just see. It's just not gonna... Oh. He walked into position. Fair enough. And then if I just put a door on here so they can't get out of there. Just in case I have to get in for whatever reason. And then your quarter walls, which is fine. I can put you in. Let me... just want to make a couple of quarter walls. Just to see how this is all going to look finished up. And it won't take too long to build a couple. Which is just 2, isn't it, I need? Everything else is fine for now. Where'd you go? Oh, throw him a hot bar. Duh. Oh, okay. I know I can jump over this. Okay, here we go. What I might do is actually pick this up because now I've just realised I need more quarter walls. No, I don't, because hang on. And that there, and I'm doing that because I kind of need a bit more throwing room. It doesn't matter too much, they're sticking out. And then, so... lever. I made the lever, didn't I? I'll put that here because it's quite small. And then I need to... oh, God. At least I can't accidentally jump over it very easily. Alright, and that's set that pin code. Set pin code. Nothing. Set pin code. Show last pin. 1111. Okay. I just don't know if I've got this completely wrong, how this automated system works. So... activate open pins, deactivate closed pins. Right, that works. I need to... always open in, always open out. Oh. Always open out. Oop. Wait. Duh. That's not what I want, is it? Always in. There we go. Alright, that's what I'm after. So, you're annoyingly useless. I've obviously got something wrong there. I'll look into it because it does look so much better. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not... It's not what I'm after here. I don't know, it doesn't look right. I don't know if perhaps... I can't imagine this being the case. I'm going to give it a go anyway. Structure's furniture skin. Why isn't that? There we go. 9. No, there's nothing for it. Okay, so... What's happening? What on earth? Oh my god. Being attacked. Wait, where's Guinevere gone? Alright, hang on. Let me just swap back to this bar slowly. Ow! How did you die? Oh, ha! My Drake thing killed you. Thanks, Guinevere, wherever you are. I was like, what's that? You're over there. Can I whistle that loud? Cool. I guess... Oh, it is following me. Come on. Go. Right. Stop following, thank you. Alright, so this is annoying. If I figure out how to use it, I'll swap back to the lever just because I really don't like the way that looks, let's be honest. Right, they're in a better sort of position now. They're not poking out as much. What I'll do though, I need to set down the dino depot. Swap back to the other bar. Just put down some more of these. Why is it inside it? Must be another... Oh, it's because of the quarter walls, isn't it? They're making another snap point for them. Yeah. And these ones are okay. Can't actually get into the Thyla enclosure. It's a little bit busy. Have to do those from the outside. That's no problem. Should be able to. So it's got to overhang there, but at least it doesn't overhang into the over the water now. And then we can put in more. Put these back in because I did like having those. And actually that and that makes more sense, I think. Yeah, pick up you as well, if we can. Just have full. Swap these over. That. Oh. It just adds partially a little bit of structural integrity or a look of structural integrity, but also just a little design, I suppose. I'll have to go around the outside on that side as well. Stops the building looking quite so flat. Which is great. So actually, I was a little bit disappointed earlier when I saw how I'd miscalculated the overall, like the initial build, and now I've realised that I'd just got the wrong cellar door. Very happy, in fact. That looks really out of place now. Although I accidentally placed it quite well. Not quite central, is it? No, it looks alright though. They'll be stuck in there, and then we place down a Dino Depot box here. And it's going to need a lot of crystal in it. Where is it? Here. I was looking for this sort of style structure. And then if we pull crystal or Dino ball stack, actually. Yeah, sprinkle that in. I'm definitely not going to need that many, but I don't want to have sort of hundreds of Thyla spurting out everywhere. So I think for now, if I put them on Wander, they will in theory breed even when I'm not around. So we could do that for now. And I'll also move around a little bit and hopefully stay. They should stay within the box. What now? I'm attacked by NPCs again. That's the sound of dying NPCs. Should I just need to whistle or set these on passive? I'm not going to whistle passive because I need... where are we? Stance. Passive. And copy. Alright, everyone stop. Thank you. Renovar's got it, don't you worry. Why is he just ignoring them? She. Oh, you know what? I didn't whistle passive because I didn't want it to spread to my other dinosaurs, completely ignoring the fact that Grenovar is a Thyla. You, stop hitting. However, unsuccessfully. What are you? 55, you're not even worth taming, are you? So I've been thinking about, where's my spear? Never mind. I've been thinking about taming some NPCs to actually do the gardening in the base. Oh, okay, you as well. Just hit me and then ran away. I wanted the snake instead. I'm definitely going to have to take a look at putting up defenses because this just isn't working at all. One neutral. Why? Oh, you're on wandering as well, aren't you? That's what was happening. And also mating. No, you're not? Oh no, because... Yeah, that's fine. Put you on wander. Okay, right, back to it. So we're popping out Thylas now, and that's great because I wanted to just actually show what this is going to do before I finish up. Wait, have I got this right? That is going to peak there. I think so. I'll have another piece there, and you'll go there. I don't know why I'm building that side up first. Yeah. Right, and then we've got... I might go with that on these two as well. So yeah, that piece. Oh no, not that piece. That's for the next step up. You, come on. I'm not pointing at that, am I? Is it? Third person. I don't know why. They really need to fix third persons. Okay. Like where it thinks the crosshair is. It's just not where you're actually pointing. I was going to window those, wasn't I? And those. Put those on. Okay. And then we've got... Nope, that's not it. Get up on... Where are you? There you are. Up here. Bob around a bit. That. And that. And drop down. Up here. And... Oh. There and there. Alright. So I quite like that finish on the top. That looks really nice. And I wasn't able to do it with the way the initial build was going. So happy days on that one. Right, what am I doing? Here. There. Really? I feel like they should almost have like a weighting system of the most likely type of snap point that you're going to pick. Because there's no way that normally people pick that kind of sloping back on itself snap point most of the time. I'm not going to say never happens, because people build some wild structures and really, really, really impressive structures. Huh. No, right. I'm just thinking that when I build roofs, I like to have an overhang. I don't like that. Roofs always end in Ark just like right in line with the wall. Just never sits well with me. There've always been some decent mods in ASE where you can have like that little lip, little overhang. Whereas the closest we can get in ASA, well, I haven't actually seen any mods that have got them this time around. Perhaps I'm wrong. Is the quarter wall. Pop you on. Or the quarter roof, not you, sorry. That. Okay. That's what I was looking for there. So it's a much nicer front. It's a little less uniform and flat. Still not, it's not great, is it? It's not, it is a little bit boring. I might over time add detail, but for now, I think that this works for what I want it to do. And then it's very open in here as well. I could do with putting in maybe structural pieces. I'll show you what I mean with the roof. Oh, where's that going? Okay, it happened to just come into the right place anyway. So I like to have sort of this overhang. No, see that? Who does that? When is that ever a thing? I don't know whether I want to go off the edge that way as well. I do want to make all this wood, of course. No. No. Sounds like we'll have a few Thylas to throw into the bio grinder soon. Alright, I'll leave it at that for now, and then cover it all. Do they meld well? Yeah, you don't really see. Meld? Is that a word? Yeah, there's no obvious issue with the pattern coming together there, I don't think. Looks like it's all part of one. Yeah. Nope. And over the top. So the only piece really that I'm missing, I think, is feeding trough. Let's have a look what that looks like. Let's take my Drake thing on so I can just jump down. Yeah, so I prefer that. I might go off the edges as well, but not right now. it's not important. I think I am just missing a couple of little pieces of design to make it look a little bit better. Like I think I'd like to put a railing around this side. I will do that actually, just partially because I want to make sure the Thylas stay in when I throw them over here. How many do I need? 4, is it? Sure. And not on my hotbar. Okay, that's annoying. 3. Okay, well at least I had enough. So put now that there. Oh, I've set it back a bit, haven't I, on that side? Let's keep it looking about the same. No. Oh, I've got to put some on the back, haven't I, as well? Whoops. Guess I need to make more. Or do I? No, I don't. I don't. Actually, 4 might be right. There. There. I don't know why I pressed that. Yeah, and a half railing there. That's right. So I do have a bit of a gap around. I don't know whether that's silly or not. It might be that they'll land in the wrong place. But let's see how many Thylas we've got. Oh, a lot. I think I need to wait for them to grow up, actually. What I'll do, though, I'll just turn off disable wandering on the male. So they'll stop breeding now. And then once these have grown up, 53, 82, 82. So we've got some almost ready. Yes, we've got 3, basically. Where are you? That one. And, it's moved, that one. Okay. So these 3, once they've grown up, I'll be able to show you exactly what I mean. Until then, so do I need to turn this on? That's a good question. Turn on. Oh, it's a horrific thing, I must admit. And then I've got a sign. Is it not called sign? It's metal. I can billboard. Okay. Just the one, thank you. Now I do click, right? Click, pull, done. Now, could be wrong, but I thought that when you place like a sign like this, say there, and then you put, oh, that doesn't work. Oh, hang on, is it? There we go. Oh, I don't fit. I need to somehow lift it up. But that's what I was looking for, just it was a bit higher. How do I make it higher then? Can I put these? Would that make it lift up? I brought 3. That's on here because I feel like I'm going to have to fiddle around with this for a bit. I would. It would put it really high up though. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Let's drop straight through it. Oh, this is a pain. It's exactly what I wanted, except it's not. No, it doesn't want to stay up there. I'm going to have to turn that thing off. That is noisy. Just having to have a little think here now. So if I go quarter beam, so quarter, and then quarter, and then let's sit on them. Okay, how about no. Come on, that way. Why? There we go. It really doesn't want to stay up there, does it? That's frustrating. Okay, I could walk under it then. I guess I could put it on the wall itself, couldn't I? That. Set sign text. Thyla Mill. Okay, so that, I suppose it breaks up the wall a little bit. It's kind of central. I hadn't really even thought about that, to be honest. I did want to build up a slightly elaborate kind of entranceway here. Have I got... Oh, these are growing up now. Let's go and try this out, just quick, because I want to wrap this video up soon. I've made essentially what I want to make. So, I think maybe 3 at a time is about right. If we go and throw over there. Got on with a mutation here. Come on. And not you. But then this trapdoor just gives me the chance to say, yes, you're all the right kind of Thyla. And I guess because of the levels in there, it's going to be hard to tell, but as long as they don't have a name, I'm probably okay with it. Then we go last pin, and then we go down there, and oh, the gory stuff happens. Oh god. And you, buddy. I can't flip and get over it. So it's not perfect. Where are you? You are going. I'm just going to throw you directly in this case. Make sure I get the right one. Was it you? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. And then so the last piece really is So I'll just pop into here and show you. 36 kibble. See, we're not going to need many. I think this is... And keratin and meat. They can feed themselves on their own children. I said excitedly for some reason. But keratin is really handy as well, obviously for making cementing paste, although the Acatinas are doing a very good job of pumping out that. So we just need to put a feeding trough down here, really, and hopefully, where is it? It's around here somewhere, because I often... Do I have? I don't have 30 metal. I don't have enough metal to make one, I don't think. But that's fine, because I can come and grab that just out here. And then we'll be able to wrap this up, and this will be the Thyla mill essentially complete. I am going to add probably some decorative features on it, just to get it looking a little bit nicer, a little bit less boring, I suppose. Feed. But other than that, it is essentially complete. It's functionally complete, let's put it that way. And the overall look and feel is there. I just need to finish off and make a bit of an entrance here for it. But yeah, there you go, guys. I think other than that, hope you've enjoyed my Thyla mill, and it's a grim thing because it is just mincing up Thylas for, well, for kibble for me and for taming. But sorry guys, in fact, I'm going to turn that off because that is noisy. Right, and I like that it glows red. It shows that kind of horrible, ominous. In fact, I'm going to just pop this back on a sec. To make the whole building red. It does kind of give that evil, I don't know, bad things are happening in here. You want a central picture? Let's just do a nice photo mode picture here. But that's it, so it is that simple. So we've got, it's a very simple structure. Obviously it's more function over form, but I wanted something that at least had a look about it. I need to put in more beams and structural pieces around. But yeah, other than that, I think that's quite a nice shot actually, isn't it? Includes the windmill in the back. I don't want the windmill, the water mill. Right there. Right. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, do leave a like, do subscribe to the channel. I have got more builds to come. Obviously, previously we did do the Greek villa build. If you want to take a look at that on the big builds, or I've done a shorter version, I think like a 40-minute cut down video of all the important bits on the main Astraeos playthrough. But yeah, do please keep coming back if you like this at all. Let me know. Let YouTube know. Let the algorithm know. Let everyone else know that oh, I've missed a piece of a piece of the skin on the roof there. But no, absolutely. Thank you very much for sticking around. This has been the Thyla mill build. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.